If the thought of expanding your practice feels exhausting and overwhelming, then you'll definitely want to join my free workshop training on June the 4th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. In this exclusive free 2-hour workshop, I'm going to do a deep dive into which simple client-getting strategies you need to use in order to grow your practice authentically. This training is tailored specifically for advanced mediators, lawyers, financial, and divorce professionals. If you're eager to grow your practice and you want to engage in conversations with your peers, then you have to join me on Simple Client Getting Strategies to Grow Your Practice workshop on June the 4th. Link for registration can be found in the show notes. See you there. I think the million-dollar question is this: are you, as a professional, taking advantage of this incredible opportunity to serve your market? And so are you showing up? Are you making yourself visible to the people actively looking for the expertise that you offer? And if not, you're leaving a lot of money on the table, and you can bet that your competition is scooping up those clients instead. I'm Sylvia Garibaldi, founder and CEO of a well-established marketing training and done-for-you services company, tailored specifically for the modern legal and financial professional worldwide. While it's taken some trial and error to figure out which methods get the best results for professionals who are looking to grow their practices, fast forward to today, my team and I have nailed down and perfected a process that has helped so many of our clients consistently achieve outstanding results and create a legacy for their practices. I created the Serve First, Sell Later marketing podcast to give you simple, actionable, non-salesy, and results-driven marketing to grow your legal or financial practice like so many of our clients have. If you're a lawyer, mediator, financial, or divorce professional who is looking to become highly visible and wants to create a practice that makes an impact, then you're in the right place. Let's dive in. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode number 25 of the Serve First, Sell Later marketing podcast. So there's no denying it. The demand for legal and financial services has never been higher. Individuals and businesses of all sizes are in real need of professional guidance to navigate the world that we live in. So whether it's mediating a high net worth divorce, providing guidance on retirement options, or providing collaborative law services, people are actively searching for experts just like you to help solve their problems and guide them through some of life's most difficult transitions. So the opportunities in the marketplace are massive right now, and potential clients are waiting to pay top dollar for quality legal and financial services that can provide solutions to their pressing needs. But I think the million-dollar question is this: are you, as a professional, taking advantage of this incredible opportunity to serve your market? And so are you showing up? Are you making yourself visible to the people actively looking for the expertise that you offer? And if not, you're leaving a lot of money on the table, and you can bet that your competition is scooping up those clients instead. So please don't let this opportunity to grow your practice pass you by. So this is why I really wanted to create today's episode, is to really share with you a type of mindset that is keeping a lot of professionals set in their ways and not allowing them to grow, because there is this thought process that there aren't enough clients out there. And the world that we're living in today, there is so much opportunity. And if you have that thought process, you will stay exactly where you are. So that's why I really believe that this episode is important for those of you that may be stuck in that place. All right, so let's dive right in. So the very first place I want to start, and the one that you should look at as a huge opportunity, is consistent visibility. So consistent visibility is really the key to attracting and retaining clients, especially in the fields of family law, mediation, divorce financial planning, and collaborative law. So let's talk about why consistent visibility is so important. So I want you to imagine that you're a potential client going through a tough divorce. You're overwhelmed, you're stressed, and you're looking for someone to guide you through this challenging time. So you start searching online, you start asking friends for recommendations, and maybe even attending local support groups. Who are you more likely to trust and hire? The professional who shows up consistently in your search results, in your social media feeds, at community events, or the one who appears sporadically, if at all, right? So consistent visibility builds trust and it keeps you top of mind for potential clients. And it shows that you're active, that you're engaged, and that you're ready to help. But how do you achieve this level of visibility? So let me talk about a few different ways that you can do this. And I want to look at effective online and offline channels. So the first one is social media. And so, as you all know, social media is a very powerful tool for connecting with your target audience. So platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, they allow you to share valuable content, engage with followers, and showcase your expertise. So, for example, you could share tips on navigating a divorce, maybe post client testimonials, or even host a live Q&A session every week. So, here's an example that you can put into practice. So, if you're a family lawyer, you could post a weekly Divorce Tip Tuesday on Instagram Live, and you can offer practical advice on topics like co-parenting, asset division, or managing emotions during a divorce. These are just a few simple ideas. And this not only provides value to your audience, but it also positions you as a knowledgeable and approachable expert. So, the second element of online that I want to explore is blogging and content marketing. So, creating and sharing high quality content on your website, as you know, can significantly boost your visibility. So, I want you to think about blog posts, articles, and white papers on relevant topics that can attract potential clients searching for information online. So make sure that your content addresses common questions and concerns that your clients have. So let's take a quick example. A divorce financial analyst could write a blog post titled 5 Financial Mistakes to Avoid During a Divorce. And this type of content not only helps potential clients, but it also improves your website's SEO. So it makes it easier for people to find you through search engines. So I hope this is resonating with you and it's making sense. So the third online element I want to look at is email marketing. And so email marketing is another effective way to stay in touch with your audience. So things like regular newsletters that keep your clients informed about your services, maybe share success stories, provide relevant and useful tips. So you want to personalize your emails to make them more engaging and relevant. Being relevant is also really important. So it's not just things that you think people need to know about. It's things that are important to the struggles of your ideal target market. So I hope you notice the difference in what I'm trying to say there. All right, so let's take an example. A financial planner might send a monthly newsletter with updates on financial planning strategies, client success stories, maybe any upcoming webinars or workshops. And I don't want you to forget about lead magnets. So that's where people give you their email address for something valuable like a checklist or a white paper that addresses solutions to their pain points. And it's a great way to build your email list, and it's very underused amongst many professionals. So if you want to learn more about lead magnets, check out episode 18 of my podcast, and I'll also provide a link in the show notes. All right, so looking at offline marketing. So one big one that you want to consider here is attending and speaking at industry events, conferences, and local community gatherings. That's another great way to boost your visibility. So in particular, industry conferences are a great place to speak if you want to grow your influence to attract referral partners, potential clients, and other lucrative opportunities. And so I think these events provide opportunities to meet potential clients face to face, build those relationships, and establish yourself as a thought leader in your field. So, quick example, a mediator could attend a local family law conference and participate in a panel discussion on alternative dispute resolution methods. And this not only showcases your expertise, but it also allows you to connect with other professionals and potential clients. All right, so the second offline channel that you can consider is community involvement. So, getting involved in your community is a great way to enhance your visibility. So, you could sponsor local events, you could volunteer your services, or you can join community organizations. And this not only helps you give back, right, but it also gets you in front of potential clients who value community engagement. All right. So if this is resonating with you, I want to take a moment to invite you to my upcoming workshop called Simple Client Getting Strategies to Grow Your Practice. And it's all happening on June the 4th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's a free 2-hour workshop that is tailored to advanced mediators, lawyers, financial and divorce professionals. And what it's going to do is it will really help you craft your plan of action to grow your practice with proven ways. And these are all the ways that work well because we have already used them and our clients have used them and they've had tremendous success with them. And, a lot of people that attend our workshops rave about the quality of the information that we share with them. And then the live Q&A session at the end where I get to answer all of your questions live with anything that you may be struggling with. So if you want to sign up, you can find the link in the show notes. All right, so let's move to the third offline way to actually build that visibility. So this one is really about looking at traditional media. And for some of you, it may not be something that you look at often or consider often, but don't underestimate the power of traditional media, such as local newspapers, radio stations, and TV channels that are always looking for experts to comment on relevant issues. So reach out to local media outlets and offer your expertise for interviews or guest articles. And sometimes these are more difficult to come by, but don't give up. Keep putting yourself out there and find those opportunities in the traditional media space. So, quick example, if you're a family lawyer, you could write an article for the local newspaper on the impact of new divorce laws or appear on a local radio station to discuss common legal issues in family law. Okay, so a second area that I think is a really critical aspect of growing a practice, and it's typically not talked about, and that is clearly defining your service offering. Okay, clearly defining your service offering. So a crystal clear service offering is so important for attracting and retaining clients, for setting expectations, and for establishing your credibility in the market. So let's talk about why having a well-defined service offering is so important and so overlooked. So imagine you're a potential client going through a complex divorce. You're overwhelmed and you're looking for professional help. So you come across 2 websites, one that's vague about the services offered, while the other clearly outlines the services, the benefits, and the results that you can expect. So as I go through this section, I want you to think about all of the areas where you promote the work that you do. And I want you to think about these areas, maybe your website, maybe in a brochure, perhaps in your presentations. And I want you to identify these key areas and see how you can improve them and clean them up a bit. Because this is a really important area there's not a lot of attention paid to this area. And I think it truly merits it. So based on this example that I just gave you, of the 2 websites, which one are you more likely to trust and contact, right? The answer is pretty obvious. So a well-defined service offering not only attracts clients, but also sets clear expectations, and it really creates trust, and it forms the basis for long-lasting and really mutually beneficial relationships. But more importantly, it really distinguishes you from competitors and makes it easier for potential clients to understand the value that you provide. So the next big question that you're probably wondering is, so how do you communicate this, right? How do you communicate this? So let's dive into how you can articulate the transformation that you provide for your clients. And I think this is where you highlight the journey your clients will go through and the results that they can expect after having worked with you. So the very first place you're going to tackle is you're going to identify the pain points. And if you've been following me on this podcast, you hear me talk a lot about identifying the pain points. So you want to start by identifying the common pain points that your clients face. So take the example of a divorce financial analyst who works with clients going through a divorce and are worried about their financial future. An example of this can be, many clients come to me feeling overwhelmed by the complexities of divorce. They're worried about how they'll manage financially, how the assets will be divided, and what the future holds for their children, right? So that's an example of something that a divorce financial analyst might say when they're thinking about the pain points that their clients are experiencing. So the second area you want to address here is to describe the desired outcome or the transformation that your clients can expect. And this is where you paint a picture of their ideal state after having worked with you. So keeping with the example of the divorce financial analyst, a divorce financial analyst may look at it by saying, after having worked with me, my clients feel a sense of relief and a sense of clarity. They have a clear understanding of their financial situation. They see a fair and equitable division of assets, and they have a solid plan for their future. So this is really important when you think this way because it can help you move forward with confidence, knowing that the interests of your clients are going to be well taken care of. All right, so the third place here is highlighting the process. So I want you to think about how to outline the process that you use to achieve these results. So what this does is this helps potential clients understand what to expect and reassures them that you have a structured process. So an example is you can say something like, my process begins with a comprehensive financial assessment where we gather all the relevant information about your assets, about your liabilities, about your income. And next, we'll develop a customized plan that addresses your unique needs and goals. And throughout this process, I will provide you with ongoing support and guidance and ensure that you feel informed and empowered every step of the way. Okay, so I want you to let that process that I've just described to you resonate with you. What does your process look like? How can you highlight your process? So those 3 steps that I just outlined, identifying the pain points, describing the desired outcome, and highlighting the process is a really great way for you to look at what you have in place right now and how you can actually improve your service offering. All right, so what are the benefits of a well-defined offering? So we've covered how to articulate the transformation based on those 3 elements that I just described. But the benefits are really clear for a well-defined offering. And when you do this, you're going to notice some benefits. Number 1 is you're going to be attracting your ideal client, not the wrong client. Okay. So a clear service offering helps you attract your ideal clients. And so when potential clients understand exactly what you offer and how it can benefit them, they're more likely to reach out and engage in your services. And the second area where you're going to see a change or a real benefit is that a well-defined offering sets clear expectations for both you and your client. And so it reduces misunderstandings and ensures that everyone is on the same page from the start. So when clients know exactly what to expect from your services, what it does is it creates a sense of trust and transparency, and they feel so much more comfortable and they're confident in the process. And that ultimately leads to better outcomes and obviously higher satisfaction. So the third benefit is credibility. So a clear and detailed service offering really just enhances your credibility, and it really helps to position you as an expert in your field. And what it does is it shows that you have a structured process or a structured approach, and you're committed to delivering these services. All right, how do you create this offering? Like, what are some practical steps that you can use to define it? So the very first thing you want to consider is using a service offering template to outline your services. And what it's going to consist of basically is three things. What are your services? So outline each of your services, outline each of the benefits for all of those services, and then the pricing. Whether you charge an hourly rate or you have a flat fee package, I want you to align all of those things in some kind of outline that really helps you better articulate it in conversations with your clients. So this really helps ensure consistency and professionalism in everything that you do. And so the second place I think or the second important area for you to define your offering is to start looking at client testimonials as a powerful tool to showcase the results that you deliver. So when you collect and share testimonials from satisfied clients, it really just helps to build trust and credibility. And a great way to do this is to always ask your clients for feedback, ask them for testimonials. And so these testimonials, they really highlight the positive experiences and the outcomes that your clients have had. And then, of course, it helps to attract those new clients and really just build that trust. So the third practical step in defining your offering is to regularly review and refine your service offering to ensure that it's relevant and that it's aligned with your clients' needs. And so the best way to do this is to stay updated on industry trends and client feedback to make any necessary adjustments. So when we work with our clients, we always do regular check-ins of their services that they offer, and we make adjustments based on any client feedback that they would have received, any industry trends. And so this really ensures that their offerings remain relevant and valuable to their clients. So it's not something that you create one time and then let it sit there for years to come. It's something that you need to revisit on an ongoing basis. So the demand for legal and financial services is really at an all-time high. And I know for some people they may think differently, but it really is, it's out there. And so people and businesses, they're actively seeking experts just like you to help them navigate their challenges and these important transitions. And so the opportunities in the market, they're there. And potential clients, they're eager to pay for quality services. But once again, the big question is, are you stepping out to meet this demand? Are you making yourself visible to those who need your expertise? And if you're not, you're leaving a lot of potential on the table. So consistent visibility is critical, whether it's through social media, whether it's through blogging, email marketing, networking events, or traditional media. Just being consistently in the field and in front of your target market is going to keep you top of mind. And clearly defining your service offerings is essential. It not only attracts clients, but it sets those clear expectations and establishes your credibility. So identify your clients' pain points, describe the transformation they can expect, and highlight your process. This is really a structured approach that will help you stand out and show your commitment to delivering excellent service. And so if you're feeling inspired and you want to take your practice to the next level and you want to put this all together, I have a really exciting opportunity for you, and that is our upcoming workshop, Simple Client Getting Strategies to Grow Your Practice. It's all happening on June 4th. It's complimentary and it starts at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's a 2-hour workshop that's really tailored to advanced mediators, lawyers, financial, and divorce professionals. And I'm going to do a deep dive into the proven strategies to really help you in your practice. So to sign up, check out the link in the show notes, and really don't miss out on this chance to learn really actionable strategies that can make a significant difference in your practice. And remember, the opportunities are out there. The demand is real. It's time to step up, be visible, and clearly define what you offer. Your future clients, they're waiting for you. Thank you for tuning in today. If you found this episode valuable, please share it with your network and leave us a review. Your feedback helps us continue to provide content and helps you grow your practice. And until next time, always remember, there's no better time to start than today.